Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel, Plus Size in Canada. Of course, I am Miranda and I hope you are having a really good day. I have a very kind of neat video to share with you guys today. I actually started filming it in August and I'm just sitting here with my laptop right now and I want to share it with you. I actually talk about why I started to go on this health journey. There was a specific moment that hit me right in the feels, right in the gut, and that moment changed my life. Because what I'm doing now is not a diet. It's not a health kick. I literally know that this is me for the rest of my life. If I ever veer off the path of health, I know I'm going to need help. I know I'm going to need more medication. I know I'm going to need doctors, surgeries, all these things. And I don't want that in my life. I want to be healthy. I want to be healthy for me, for my husband, for my children. And I also don't want to be gluttonous. I realized I am being gluttonous. Can you say that like that? Gluttony, the sin of gluttony. And I think it's very common for Christians to forget that that is a sin. Taking more than you need, eating more than you need, big time right here. Anyways, I don't want to preach on that it is Sunday morning, right? Hey. Anyways, I just want to share this video with you guys because you can see where my thought process started and why this is so important to me. How I actually am scared of becoming so sick that I can't even be me anymore. So that's what this video is about. And also, I share some of the foods that I have been eating. I am doing a low carb situation, which is so different from me because I was a fruitarian for a while. I was a raw vegan for a while. I was vegetarian for 4 years. Vegan for 4 years and vegetarian for a couple years after that. And carbs were my life. My life. I ate more carbs than anyone. It was wild. I was insatiable. Like I just was always hungry. So anyways, now you'll understand. So the video is going to come up and I'm going to look a little bit different. My hair is a little bit darker and I have a little bit more weight on than I do now, but bear with me while I talk about my why and then enjoy watching all the yummy foods that I am eating. And if you guys like this kind of video, please let me know down in the comments because I would love to share more foods with you guys. Eating low carb is like so weird for me, obviously, because of all the different ways I've been eating. But low carb is like, oh, my hand's shaking so bad. I'm sorry. Low carb is fun and it's like you have to be creative and that's fun for me. I like to be creative. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you have a really good day. You are loved, you are worthy, you are enough, and I friggin' love you. All right, enjoy the video, guys. Hi, my friends. Welcome back to another video. Today is Wednesday, August 26th, and I already filmed a video today. It was my apology video when I made a mistake and started filming with this new phone without really understanding it. So, but I'm making something cool for supper tonight and I want to share with you guys. So, I've been eating a different way lately. You guys know I was vegan and then I was vegetarian and that was like the whole last 4 or 5 years of my life. And during that time, and I think I've spoke about it before when I talked about my eating disorder, I struggled with binging, of course, because that's my eating disorder. And I also struggled with restricting too much food. So that's just been my up and down, up and down, up and down. And I've never, ever really found something that really made me feel good. I've never found something where I was like, literally, oh my goodness, I actually feel better on the inside, like I actually struggle with IBS. and that's nasty, okay? Like the full on, really bad stomach pains. I've had 2 colonoscopies. They thought I had Crohn's, but really I just have IBS with bad flare-ups that create ulcers in there, if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so just in the last like month, I want to say, I have really been more mindful of what I've been eating. And I will tell you a little story time, which I don't really have a lot of time, so it really is going to be a little story time. When I was in for my iron infusions in July, when I was in for those, I was in the hospital daycare section, which didn't mean daycare like for babies, but it meant, Jasper's crying outside. I'm sorry. He just asked to go out so he can stay out a little longer. Yeah, it was like daycare for people that needed care during the day. So like if you had some kind of surgery and needed a dressing change, or if you have a wound that needs to be looked at by a doctor, et cetera, et cetera. Like the list goes on, right? So anyways, when I was there on July 15th, which was the first date of my first infusion, there was a lady that came in, and I was not judging this lady at all. I really felt for her. She was an older woman. She was probably like 70, 65, 70-ish. And she was heavy. She was a big girl, and she really could barely walk. She was pushing a walker, and she was very winded. And coronavirus, you're not really supposed to have anybody come in with you. Anyways, her mobility was really bad. And she sat down on the bed, and I'm like, oh, I'm sad for her, right? But then what was I doing? Making a list. Because remember, my first day of my infusions, I didn't bring as much stuff as I needed. So I was bored. So I was writing my lists. And one of the nurses, was going through her information. And beach mouth, sorry guys. Anyways, she said, how they ask you what your birthday is or blah, 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 or just check with you your information. And she said, your birthday's July 14th. And that's when I was like, that's my birthday, because it is my birthday. And she's like, yep, my birthday was yesterday. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like I just had this like feeling in the pit of my stomach of that woman is literally going to be me. I'm going to become that woman if I don't do something now. If I don't take control of, which we know I have OCD, so I am used to taking control, but I've been through this season of just like, who cares? Eat whatever you want. Everything's good, because I've been such a restrictor and a binger that it's just so much easier to just make no rules and just have at her, But I really had this feeling, and she's stuck with me since then. And I will tell you, I didn't hear if she was a diabetic or something, but that is what I assumed. I've talked about how bad my feet are before. I have really bad cracks in my feet. They're actually so bad that sometimes I can't walk because just a second, let me let the dog in. There he is. Feel better now? Anyways, yeah, I have bad cracks in my feet. Part of it's due to my hormones. I have PCO, I have hypothyroidism, and a multitude of other issues. But these conditions do affect my heels, and they crack all the time. I use like a shaver thing, and I even bought an electric shaver thing, and over the years, I've probably spent hundreds of dollars on cream for my feet, and I literally wrap my feet in saran wrap every night now just to try to keep them together. What? Come here. You want to say hi? Oh my goodness. Look who's that? He jumped right up on me. Yeah, here you go. Oh, he's pulling my shirt down. Anyways, he knows I have food on the counter, so that's his issue right now. Anyways, so this woman, her injury was, she had holes in her heels, her feet, and I could see her feet clearly from where I was sitting. But her feet, she was getting bandages on her heels, and they were holes in her feet, like deep. It hurt my heart because I literally knew that I needed to hear her birthday was July 14th. I needed to make the connection that, oh, she's a really funny, nice lady, and she made the nurse laugh, and, you know, she's really cute. Oh, too bad she's so hurt and so sore. Like, I don't know if she was meant to be there for me to see, like if God planned it, which he's always up to something, that guy, you know. Hi, Jasper. I know. Okay. I know I'm not sharing my pickles with you right now. Anyway, so ever since that moment, and that was on July 15th, I have been super, oh, he's moving my camera. I've been super aware of my choices. Like, I know that I should be allowed to eat treats, okay? That is what I know for sure. I shouldn't ever have anything off the table, because once it's off the table, that's exactly what I binge on, okay? So I know I can't make these extreme rules where it's going to make me want to binge at some point. I also know that I'm gonna have diabetes. I know this. I literally know I'm going to get diabetes. I've been checked so many times. Pretty much every time I've had blood work since I was pregnant with Skylar, which was 14 years ago, almost 15 years ago, I've been checked for diabetes every time I've had blood work, because I have a bigger belly. I am definitely overweight. I actually think I fall under the morbid obesity category, which basically means if you continue to eat this way and live this way, your fatness and your lifestyle is going to be what kills you. That's what morbid obesity means. Anyway, so I have these issues, and I know that I need to take care of my body, be smart, and make good choices, but also be normal and be able to live and have ice cream with my family when we're having ice cream, you know, which is something I've never done before. I have lost over 800 pounds in my entire life. I've lost over 800 pounds in my entire life, and I'm still suffering from morbid obesity. So I lose weight and I gain it. I lose weight by restricting foods like crazy, and then I regain it like crazy, like super fast. Like, you've never seen anyone gain weight as fast as I can gain weight after I've been restricting, okay? This is what an eating disorder is. And as soon as I decide, oh, I'm just gonna get like one pizza, I can just eat one slice, and then I eat the entire thing, and then I eat more, and then I go to the store and get some chips and cheesies and dip and pop and blah, blah, blah. Like, I do have a problem, straight up. And that's why I've never really wanted to share this side, because I am body positive. Even though I'm morbidly obese, which I know that's a fact, I frigging love who I am. I love what my body has done for me. I love that, like, every little stretch mark, every little, like, knick-knack and paddywhack I got going on here, they tell a story. You know, it's part of who I am. It's my journey, and I love me. I love me. I don't care if I'm wearing a size 10 jeans or a size 24 jeans. That shouldn't matter. You're who you are. You are who you are. It doesn't matter if you are heavier or lighter. You are who you are exactly right now. And if you can't love that person, then you need to check yourself, because you're already making a big mistake. You guys are going to notice a change, because I have already noticed major changes in my body. I'm not weighing myself. I haven't weighed myself since July. But I definitely am losing weight. I definitely am you know, being successful with this new way of eating, this new complete different lifestyle. And I'm being successful in my active level. I go for walks all the time now. I play with my kids more than I ever have in a long time. And I'm having so much more fun. And I'm not sick because my iron infusions, they worked. So this is a good thing. I don't know when the heck I'm going to post this video. I don't know when I'm going to film more to go with it. But this is just a really long-winded story because you know how I am. But it's a long-winded story. Long-winded story about how sensitive that this topic can be. Especially as someone who was a vegan and vegetarian for 5 years. This topic might really piss some people off in the comments because I'm eating meat. But I am so happy with how I feel. And I've been looking online for recipes. And I figured I'm going to go ahead and do a few of my own because I think I'm the best cook there is. So anyways, okay, that was too long. Didn't need to say all that, but I did. How am I eating right now? I'm eating low carb. I'm not doing keto or whatever you call it. I'm literally just doing a lower carb than I'm used to. I went through 40 days, like a couple years ago, where all I ate were fresh fruit and veggies. That was it. Raw diet. Did it for 40 days. I think I lost 40 pounds in 40 days. And as soon as I stopped doing that, I put it all back on. So I know those kinds of diets are not maintainable. I know a keto diet is not really maintainable either. Because at some point you're going to be at a birthday party and there's going to be pizza there and you're going to want to have a slice. And I'm in a world where I need to have that slice and then say, oh, that was good, and move on. Not say, no, I can't have a pizza. That's okay. I'm not going to do it. And then go home and order your own pizza and eat the entire thing yourself, which is 100% what I have done multiple times. And I can't do that anymore. I'm 5 years old and I am still battling with this stupid eating disorder since I was in grade 4. Like I need to get over it. Well, I don't like saying get over it, but I need to learn from it and do better because I don't want to be that lady with the same birthday as me at that age, putting stress on my children, putting stress on my husband, and becoming a burden because I couldn't have more self-control. Literally, being plus size is probably what I'm always going to be. Being a bigger girl is probably what I'm always going to be. My sisters, who have never really struggled with their weight, both have size 7 feet. They're very petite little girls. They're both significantly shorter than I am. I am a bigger girl, my big size 9 feet, and I'm 5'6". I'm taller than both of them by like this much. I am built more like my father than I am my mother, and that's okay. I'm a bigger girl. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to be a bigger girl that is healthy, and when I say that I'm healthy, I know that I'm telling the truth, okay? So again, I'm just going off again on another tangent. Let me know if you like these tangents because I can go off on a lot of them. Anyways, what I am cooking tonight. My boys have basketball at 5:45. Yes, it's COVID basketball, so they can't share balls. They can't throw the ball back and forth. It's really weird. Anyways, they have basketball. I want to go for a walk with Winnie and the dog because the poor thing is just laying at my feet. When I drop them off for basketball, Winnie and I are going to go for a walk. So I'm not going to come home and have time to clean up and cook or whatever. Like, I want to get stuff cooked early. It is 4 o'clock right now, and I am cooking. You can see right here, I have 3 cans of tomato soup. I have 1.5 boxes of penne pasta, which is whole wheat. And then I have a pot right there, ready with water in it, and a frying pan right there, which I'm gonna cook ground beef in. So my family's gonna have goulash. I'm also gonna make extra because Curtis is working days today and days tomorrow, so he can take some of the leftovers with him to work tomorrow. So this is the way I'm doing low carb that works for me and makes me feel so much better. I haven't had an IBS issue since I started eating this way, which is like, thank you. Okay, and because I'm going to be cooking ground beef, I am going to make myself a burger in a bowl. I've seen other people do this and they use cauliflower rice. I am not into that. I love cauliflower. I love it as cauliflower. I feel like cauliflower rice is a little bit restrictive for my personality, for my eating disorder issues. So if I want to have rice, I have rice. I just don't have a large amount of rice that I'm used to eating. I would have like a half a cup of rice instead of a full cup, or even more than that sometimes, actually. Yeah, definitely more than that is what I'm used to eating. But a half a cup is enough. I just add more veggies and I feel satiated, satisfied, all the good things. And meat is so filling for me now that I don't need to eat as much as I've been used to. I am eating like whole foods, good things, and I don't even have a lot of groceries right now, so don't judge me on what I actually have for my burger in a bowl, but this is what I'm gonna do this time because this is what I have on hand right now, real life. Okay, so I'm gonna cook the ground beef in a minute, but before I do that, I am going to show you what I'm gonna put in my burger bowl. And yes, I was just editing a video. Here is what I have prepped. So I'm gonna have iceberg lettuce. This is just what's left of the head of lettuce that I bought. And this is what's left of my spinach container. I actually ate the entire spinach container. That's the first time I've ever done that. High fives, I did it. So I'm gonna put this in a bowl. I'm gonna cook these green peppers and onions up with my ground beef because I love green peppers and onions with ground beef. It is so good. I'm gonna put a little barbecue sauce probably on it as well, a little Diane, which I love. And then once the ground beef is cooked, once this is all cooked with it, whoops, there goes an onion. I'm gonna mix it in with the lettuce, almost said celery, that's spinach, come on, okay. And then of course, pickles and cheese, which is new for me because I hated cheese for 5 years. So anyways, I'm going to cook it. And the kids are very excited that I'm vlogging. They love to pretend they're me. Anyways, I'm gonna cook it up and I will show you guys what it looks like. So here is the ground beef all cooked up with the peppers and onions. I'm gonna put that into the bowl and I'm going to use all of these sauces and make my own little secret sauce. This might not be super low carb, but it is way better than it was before. I'm not going crazy. I still allow barbecue sauce. If I wanted some of that friggin' goulash and noodles, then I would. It's just about eating less carbs than I'm used to. And coming from somebody who was eating most carbs out of all day long, the most thing I was eating was always carbs. Does that even make sense to say that? Carbs. What's carbs? Yeah, what is carbs? Anyways, I'll show you when I get it all made up, and then I gotta eat because we're running low on time. So here is the secret sauce I made, and I'm just gonna drizzle it all over this yummy, it's almost like a Big Mac type salad, which sounds pretty stinking good to me. So I'm gonna eat all this right up, and then I'm going for a walk tonight with my Winnie. Cheers. Very good. Okay, it's the first week of school right now, and I just made such a nice supper that everybody's been smelling for a while. So I wanna show you what it is. Here is Curtis's plate. I just made up some garlic fingers. This is dainty rice, which is like chicken flavored rice, but it's made in Canada anyways, it's cool. I roasted a whole chicken in the slow cooker. That's what's been smelling so good. And green beans. So this is Curtis's plate, and this is my version. I kept a little space here because I'm gonna have mine with salsa and full fat, plain Greek yogurt. Tastes exactly like sour cream. Honestly, if you haven't tried it, seriously try it. So good for you, all healthy fats and tons of protein. Look at that, 19 grams of protein for 3/4 cup. I'm not gonna have that much, but any extra protein is better. This is just a spring mix. I got pickles in here. I got red pepper, onion, cucumbers, all kinds of yumminess, and then some green beans on the side. It looks so good, and the kids are eating without me. Say hi, guys. Hello.
I'm eating rice.
You're eating rice. Yummy. And look at Jasper. Anybody peep Jasper's face? Hey, buddy. Hey guys, it's me again. I am just editing a vlog while I'm eating lunch, and this actually turned out so good, so I wanted to share it with you. I just have some sweet baby greens, like spinach, kale, different kind of lettuces. Then I also have some cheese chopped up in there. There's some tomatoes hiding, but I think I ate them all off the top because that's one of my favorite parts. And there's pickles and cucumbers. Did I say cheese? Anyways, and turkey. I made, in the slow cooker yesterday, I made some turkey breast, and it is so good. And this is a little sauce that I made up all by myself. It is all by myself. Yes, I'm super Martha Stewart. It's actually ketchup, mustard, sriracha sauce, ketchup, mustard, mayo, and is that it? Something like that. If there's something else, I'll tell you down there because I forget. Oh, and barbecue sauce. That was it. A little bit of Diana barbecue sauce. Anyway, so I'm just like getting a bite and dipping it when I feel like I need a dip, and it's delicious. And for dessert, some super crunchy grapes, my favorite when they're nice and fresh. Yeah, that's it. And of course, ice water. And it wouldn't be lunch if I didn't have this friend on my lap. Hello, Jasper. Do you want some of my food? He knows where he's fed. So we are camping today, and as you can see, well, we just got to the campground. It's raining. It's disgusting. It's supposed to be nice tomorrow. We think this is the last trip for this year. Anyways, we were kind of in a rush to get here, and I was really unprepared this go around. I'm kind of done with being camping, but Curtis wanted to come one more time. So I stopped at the grocery store and picked up a little dish which had a little Caesar salad in it. And I also picked up one of these little dressing things and a chicken. And I made my own little Caesar salad in the top of the rotisserie chicken dish. So here it is. I'm going to add the dressing. I'll probably eat all the dressing. And yeah, that's a low carb, super yummy meal that is like no effort at all to make. And yeah, we're just eating quick because these boys are very hungry. Winnie's very hungry. I got to find some more food for her. Anyways, I just like to share when I have little hacks that are really easy and taste really good and are low carb, because you know, low carb is the best carb for me right now.
To go outside and yell booby sack. No, because you're so brave. Let's be a chicken outside.
All right, guys, I have another meal that I want to share with you. Curtis is currently smoking up the neighborhood outside. He's grilling off the gross stuff off the grill by making it really hot. I don't really know what that means because I don't barbecue. I've tried one time. It did not end well. We ended up eating something else altogether. So let me show you what I'm having for supper tonight. So Curtis made these beautiful pork chops. I already tried a bite. They are juicy and tender and absolutely flavorful and so delicious. I also have some sauerkraut, which is fermented cabbage. And I heated it up in a frying pan. That's how I like it. And then after I cooked this, I cooked some broccoli in the same frying pan, so it's nice and salty and fermented yumminess as well. So this is going to be absolutely delicious. Okay, so today is the day where we have been crazy busy and it's 6:30 and my kids haven't eaten supper and I haven't started cooking them supper. So I did what every good mom does and called the pizza place. So I called the pizza place for them. I ordered them a bunch of food and I am keeping my health in check and keeping my goals up here and no diabetes. You know, I'm working on it. And so I thought, what can I make super quick? And this is my go-to meal, guys. I use this entire can of tuna and make a big salad with this. So I have the tuna, I have pickles, of course. I have not quite a pickle, a cucumber. I have some spinach and some spring mix along with, this is how I store my green onions. I clean them and then I cut them and then I wrap them in paper towel. I find that is what keeps them fresh. So green onions, and I'm gonna cut up some peppers as well and a little bit of cheese and top it all off with Miracle Whip. Super nutritious, super high protein, and super easy and quick to make, no cooking involved. So I'm gonna chop everything up, throw it all in the bowl, and then I will show you what it looks like. So it's not my prettiest meal ever, and I make it in the same bowl that I eat it from, but it is very colorful, very filling, and very good. So awesome. So today's supper is something super, super easy. Today is the Blue Jays' first playoff game, and Curtis really wanted me to watch it with him. So I'm gonna do that. And they're having pizza right now at the couch. And I made myself something that's just quick and easy, just the things that I had in the cupboard and in the fridge. So of course, I've got a big cup of ice water with some stickers Winnie gave me. And here is pretty much the bulk of my supper. I have an apple with some natural smooth peanut butter, some cheese, 2 pickles, and some sunflower seeds and cashews. And to go along with that, I'm gonna have some Skinny Pop, and I'm gonna share that with the kids. So I'm not gonna eat the giant Costco bag myself, but I will have a bit of it. So anyways, this looks good to me, and it's gonna make me feel full, and the pickles are my favorite. That's why I had 2. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you all again very soon. Love you guys. Bye.